dear students, myself Dr. Sailesh Panathar, Assistant Professor at LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. A warm welcome to you in the session of Mathematics 1. As you have taken admission in engineering, you might be curious to know why we are studying mathematics in engineering. So let's take a tour of why, when and where mathematics is applied in engineering. So now let's begin with a brief idea about the syllabus of Mathematics 1 along with its few applications. In all, there are 6 units. Firstly, let's have a glance at the content of Unit 1, Matrices. What is a matrix? A matrix is a rectangular arrangement of rows and columns. The topics we will learn in the matrices are displayed here. Now let's have a look at the application of matrices. First one is image processing. Here images are represented as matrix and matrix operations are applied to obtain different results such as resolution, blur an image, increase or decrease its brightness, etc. It is also used in cryptography. We can encode and decode the secret code using matrices. Now let's have a glance at the topic of Unit 2, partial derivatives. You have already studied limit, continuity and differentiation of single variable functions. In this topic, we are going to study limit, continuity and differentiation of several variable functions. The topics we will learn in these units are listed here. Firstly, we will see the graph of the multivariable functions. So here you can see the graph of the multivariable function, and again all the cross section is taken perpendicular to x-axis and it is of the form curve. Next, partial derivatives are used to find maxima and minima of functions. So here, as you can see, the top points are maximums and bottoms are minimums. Also, it is used to find tangent plane. So here you can see the tangent plane is touches to all the parts of the surface, and perpendicular to that point we can draw the normal line. Now let's see the content of Unit 3, sequence and series. So already you have studied a finite sequence and series, and now we will expand it to infinite sequence and series, and we will learn to find limit and sum of infinite sequence and series respectively. The topic in this unit are listed here. Firstly, let's see how sequence is formed. So when ball is dropped from a certain height, it hits the surface and bounces back, making a sequence of distance it covers. We will also study an infinite series in power of x minus a called power series. If the function is differentiable, then we will study special type of power series, namely Taylor and Maclaurin series, which is used to find approximate value of a given function at a point. For example, we all know the value of tan 45, that is 1. But if you are asked to find the value of tan 44, then you cannot give the answer directly, and there arises a need of scientific calculator. Some of the basic programming of the calculator is based on Taylor series. So next we will look at the graph of the Taylor series. So here the graph of e raised to x exponential and sin x is shown. Now let's have a glimpse at the content of Unit 4, Fourier series. Fourier series decomposes periodic functions into an infinite sum of sine and cosine functions. Fourier series is used for generation of various standard signals. The topics we will study are periodic function, Dirichlet condition, Fourier series of 2 pi and 12 periodic functions, Fourier series of odd and even function, and half range Fourier series. Application of Fourier series is the form of sawtooth wave. So here when the values of n increase, then it is form of sawtooth. That thing you can clear from the figure. Sawtooth wave is shown for its use in music. Also, in the formation of the square wave, on adding the infinite sign components, the resultant signal is a square signal. These waves are used in digital electronics. Now, let's have a look at the content of Unit 5, indeterminate forms and application of integrals. The forms such as 0 by 0, infinite by infinite, infinite minus infinite, 0 into infinite, 0 raised to 0, 1 raised to infinite, infinite raised to 0 are called indeterminate forms. The topics we will study are shown here. Now let's see its applications. It is used to find volume. So there are 3 different methods. First one, washer method. Second, slicing method. Third one, cell methods. The last topic of Mathematics 1 is Unit 6, multiple integrals. You are familiar with single variable definite integral. In this topic, we are going to study is double integrals and triple integrals over region. Now let's see the application of the multiple integrals. So here, it is used to find area and volume over the region. So here, it is used to find the area of over the region R. So here you can see that the surface region is that. So based on that, we can find surface integral. And similarly, we can find volume of the provided region R. Lastly, let's have a look at the syllabus weightage which is shown here. In all, we had a brief idea of what we are going to study in Mathematics 1. Thank you.